Skin fishing, sleeping under the quiet stars, nothing like it.
Quit pulling my hair! Knock it off! I'm going to.
That's how you camp with 3 kids.
It's an all-new Lazy Dad, Monday. It's music's biggest night. Join Billy Joel, Paula Abdul, New Kids on the Block. Also, Randy Travis, Patrick Swayze, Gloria Estefan, Fine Young Cannibals, Linda Ronstadt, Sting, Meryl Streep, Ray Charles, and Paul McCartney at the Grammy Awards. Live Wednesday at 8.
This is CBS.
As Yakima's first television station, KIMA has been bringing you the best in free TV for over 35 years. Without free TV, where would you turn for events that shape our lives? Without free TV, where would you turn for world, national, and local news? Free TV has brought us together, and together we've laughed, cried, been inspired, and shared in the magical moments of our time. KIMA, free TV, and you. For over 35 years, we've been together.
Get ready for high-powered action on this week's Sunday special movie.
Think it over.
Get ready for a wild western that's out of this world when Sean Connery fights crime on a volcanic moon of Jupiter in Outland. This Sunday's special movie at 4:30. This CBS Sports Special, the Daytona 500, is sponsored by the DieHard battery. Now with more power when you need it most. And by Valvoline, the high-performance motor oil company. People who know use Valvoline.
There's a motor oil that advertises world-class protection. Impressive. But Valvoline is recommended by name in the owner's manuals of these world-class cars. The other motor oil is not. Whatever you drive, Valvoline makes the highest quality motor oil recommended by any car manufacturer. Around the world, people who know use Valvoline.
Nothing's rougher on a man's face than shaving. That's why there's Skin Bracer. It's more than an aftershave. It soothes, cools, tightens pores, so it's good for your skin.
Thanks. I needed that.
Skin Bracer Aftershave.
By Mennen. If you don't like the looks of your car, shoot it with son of a gun from STP. Shoot the dash, seats, tires, and roof. Son of a gun protector. Man, what a difference.
What a mess. The orange cummerbund from my son's uniform fell in the road, and it lay there overnight. The next day, the tire marks were ground in. I took a chance that Tide could get it out. I pre-soaked and washed. The tire marks all came out. Tide saved the cummerbund and the day. Thanks, Pat the Hipster.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
I send you for a Bud Light, and you bring back...
Well, Bud Light won't fill you up, never lets you down.
So, there are no men here, there's an unlimited supply of Bud Light, and we can never leave.
Correct.
Everything else is just a light.
We can live with that.
Yeah.
The rivalry of the 80s burst into the 90s. Celtics, Lakers, and the Rockets battle the Bulls this holiday weekend.
Think about making a living.
Well, didn't you ever want to be a baseball player?
Well, sure. Everybody has that dream.
It's not a dream.
A lot of competition out there, son. One day it could all come down to a few inches. For those few inches, it's good to know you have Goodyear tires. Of course, I'd be proud to have a ball player for a son. That's why we say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
That's me, Christina Ferrari, after I had my baby. Since then, I lost 25 pounds in 3 months with the Ultra Slim Fast plan. It was easy. Ultra Slim Fast is really delicious and satisfying. I'd have a thick chocolate shake for breakfast, another for lunch, then a great dinner. I love Ultra Slim Fast. It gave me back my figure, and I feel great. Now the only baby fat in this family is on the baby.
Ultra Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
They say that by a certain age, you fall into a predictable pattern of statistics. One spouse, 2.5 children, one 3-bedroom home, and a typical 4-door sedan. But what do they know? The 220 horsepower, 24-valve Ford Taurus SHO. Just when they thought they had you all figured out.
Now get 6.9 financing for up to 48 months or $750 cash bonus on Ford Taurus.
One Tough Motor Oil announces one tough guarantee. The Quaker State 250,000-mile or 10-year guarantee. Register your new car at a participating service center. Then use only Quaker State. Have oil and filter changed as directed at a service center, and if any lubricated engine part suffers an oil-related breakdown within 250,000 miles or 10 years, you're covered. Quaker State guarantees it in writing. The big Q is one Tough Motor Oil.
This Daytona...
Budweiser presents What's Your Call? The freezer wasn't just the hero of Bud Bowl 1. He was the biggest thing since 12-packs. But for Bud Bowl 2, Bud Light made a trip to the appliance store, too, picking up some big players of their own. Can you name this trio of trouble? Bud Light signed the washer, the dryer, and the kitchen sink to long-term contracts. If that was your call, this Bud's for you.
You know what's so special about this STP Son of a gun protection?
It's the eccentric molecular structural units, which form linear polymorphic bonding sites at the onset of induced atmospheric propulsion.
In other words, it'll make your car look real good when you shoot it. Son of a gun. What a difference.
It's powerful. A new kind of protection. Speed Stick Deodorant Sport Talc. Made just for a man. New Speed Stick Sport Talc. Powerful all-day protection.
There's a motor oil that talks about quality. Always has, always will. Well, Valvoline makes the highest quality motor oil recommended by any automobile manufacturer. Oh, yeah. Unlike the competition, Valvoline also makes the motor oil used by 7 out of 10 Indy 500 crew chiefs. That's 7 out of 10 Indy crew chiefs over the last 10 years. People who know use Valvoline.
The product. The vehicles. The testing grounds. The results. STP Oil Treatment is the edge.
You know the sinking feeling of a dead battery.
Mommy, what's wrong?
Stay in the car.
Now there's the revolutionary DieHard Dual Start. It's 2 DieHard batteries in one. A simple twist taps its built-in spinner DieHard, so you're not left stranded.
Mom, you fixed it.
It's cutting-edge technology, and it's DieHard. DieHard Dual Start. More power when you need it most.
Did you know the cost of 2 business calls from these Chicago art galleries to Minneapolis at 3 p.m. may surprise you?
Great piece. It's one of a kind.
One long-distance company would like you to believe they always save you lots of money. But if you compare their business plan to AT&T Pro Watts, you'd see for this 3-minute call, AT&T prices are extremely competitive.
That's my big savings? That's it. Big deal.
Value. Another AT&T advantage.
The Ford Thunderbird.
A perfect car for a nice Sunday drive.
Now get 6.9 financing for up to 48 months or a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Thunderbird.
You know what's so special about this STP Son of a gun protection?
It's the eccentric molecular structural units, which form linear polymorphic bonding sites at the onset of induced atmospheric propulsion.
In other words, it'll make your car look real good when you shoot it. Son of a gun. What a difference.
Why don't you love me like you used to do? Commitment. What did you call the last 11 months? My hair feel curly and my eyes feel blue. That's what she wants. Hey, if she can go her way, we'll go our way. You know what I mean?
One day it could all come down to a few inches. For those few inches, it's good to know you have Goodyear tires.
You think someone's trying to tell us something up there?
That's why we say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
She gets another shot.
The product. The proving ground. The results. STP Gas Treatment is the edge.
I've tried it. Now I believe it. Denorex Tingles tells me it's doing more. Head and Shoulders, no tingle.
Both have dandruff medicine, but Denorex adds both an extra anti-itch medicine and conditioner, too.
Goodbye, Head and Shoulders. Hello, Denorex.
Anybody who knows anything about four-wheel drive can tell you about Ford's Touch Drive. The standard system on this Ford Ranger, and it lets you go in and out of four-wheel drive on the fly, just by pushing the button on the dash.
Ford Ranger, #1, for all the right reasons.
So why mess around with some clumsy floor-mounted shift like Chevy has, when you can just push a button?
Now get 6.9 financing for up to 48 months or a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Ranger.
One airline works harder than any other to make sure that a good landing not only means getting you there on time, but landing your bag in your hand on time as well. United. Come fly the friendly skies.
Monday, what's the doctor's secret love potion?
Rhinoceros horn. Small doses of which have been known to quadruple Steve Garvey's family.
An all-new Doctor. This is CBS.
Look at this. The marijuana can mess you up. Right. We've been getting high for what? 15 years? Nothing's ever happened. Did I get into other drugs and start mugging people? Nah. Didn't do anything. In fact, I'd say I'm exactly the same as when I smoked my first joint.
Eddie, did you even look for a job today?
No, Ma.
Marijuana can make nothing happen to you, too.
If you or your family were threatened, would you be able to pull this trigger?
If I had a gun, if somebody come at me and it meant my life or their life, I would shoot. I would not be scared to shoot.
Crime is on the rise, and more people are taking a shot at criminals by arming themselves. Is this the solution, or just an addition to the problem? What is your best defense? A special two-part series by Ken Crockett, Tuesday and Wednesday on KIMA NewsBeat, 5:55 and 11. Get ready for high-powered action on this week's Sunday special movie.
Think it over.
Get ready for a wild western that's out of this world when Sean Connery fights crime on a volcanic moon of Jupiter in Outland. This Sunday's special movie at 4:30. KIMA TV serving the Yakima Valley.